And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at New York, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
I think for the Cavaliers, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got LeBron James, also Green out there, and it's James in at the 1. And for Phoenix, Jackson Hayes is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Jason Tatum, then it's Maxey, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 2. Smith passes to James. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Oh, Green with a block. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by James. About a minute into this first quarter, and he drives in and slam dunk by James.
I love LeBron being shifty on that play. Outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
Van Vliet against Smith. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by the Suns. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad.
Van Vliet misses.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Tatum against James. Clock at 6. Back to Green. Tatum with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Rejected by James.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
It's stolen by James. To the inside, Green.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
For your Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers dance team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Sabonis finds Van Vliet. Back to Sabonis. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Hayes, the pass to Sabonis. And the Suns miss again. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Now here's Hayes. Knocks it loose. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Oh, my. That was a game for the ages. A fierce battle that really could have gone either way. But they were fortunate they pulled it out.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime. But they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Now James. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Now here's Van Vliet. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's James. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Into the lane. That shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. Van Vliet with it. Green picks him up. Shot left block. Oh, Green with a block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Back to Thompson. The three is up. Out to James. From downtown. Tatum pulls it in.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Maxey. James with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Substitution for your Suns. Killian Tilly. Aaron Henry.
Off the inbound. And that one hits the back iron.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Down low. Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
The Suns trailing. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball. Substitution for your Suns. Zaire Williams.
Here's James. To the middle. Here's Smith. A rebound by Henry. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. Here's Tilly. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
For the Cavaliers.
And Phoenix has possession. 7-point differential. Outside, Williams. Pass to Cooper. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the oop here. Tilly, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Paul. Takes a three. A rebound by Henry. Here's Cooper. It's deflected. And they get it back. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
From 13, that shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Second chance effort. Paul. The shot no good.
2 minutes.
Solid defense from Williams. Here's Cooper. He's guarded by Paul. Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I said it before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Rejected by James. And they'll keep possession. White for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul. The shot won't fall.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Here's Cooper. He's guarded by Paul. And it's Henry missing. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, but none of it works.
Here's Cooper. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Phoenix no good that time either. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Unloads from 13. The shot by James, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Jacks up a 3. Cooper's shot is off. James outside. And here's Thompson for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the... Well, the old saying is defense wins championships.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So for Cleveland right now. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there, has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Pass to Tilly. Cavaliers with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest of workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Paul. Deflected. It's stolen by James. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Suns. Fred VanVleet comes in for White. Trent, he's checked in for the Cavs. Russell Westbrook comes in for Paul. VanVleet against Westbrook. Step back and fire, and the basket by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his second basket of the game.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
The Suns have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. VanVleet, the pass to Sabonis right side. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Cavs have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. It's James with the drive.
LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
It's stolen by James. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
6 on the shot clock. Pure from three-point range. Maxey's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Sabonis against James. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Over to the wing. Here's Maxey. Tipped. Trent outside. Back to James. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Van Vliet, the pass to Sabonis. Tatum against James. A little mid-range shot is up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Westbrook. Trent outside. Shoots over Maxey. Trent's shot is off.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Tatum. Here's Maxey. Guarded by Trent. Back to Tatum. All sorts of time. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. The Cavaliers leading. Now a timeout called by Cleveland. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to James. James outside. Got a hand on it. Here's Maxey. 11 points for him last game against Utah. That one's good for 2.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
James passes to Smith. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Van Vliet. The Cavaliers pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And there's James from the arc to the paint. Out to James. To the middle. James outside. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown.
Field goal.
And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude, he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Hayes. Here's Maxey. That shot, no good. Thompson with some nice D.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. You know, Brent, at this point, is it fair to call Draymond a 16-game player versus an 82-game player?
I don't think that's fair, B.A. I've seen it where Draymond Green is out there in the regular season barking and woofing like it's the playoffs. But I will say this, when it comes to playoff time, Draymond Green's going to ratchet it up a little bit, and that's dangerous for an opponent.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Knocked away. It's stolen by James. It's James with the drive. The rebound by Henry. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Here's Cooper. Hits the trifecta.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
James against Williams. James with the ball. Give him 8 points now. With the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 10 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Cooper. 32 seconds left in the first half. It's good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. This one for 3. The shot by James, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Henry. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to James. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a solid 8-point lead. Jack, how do you think Cleveland played? And that'll do.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Hayes is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Van Vliet in at point. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Well, the Cavaliers shooting just under 40% from the field. James against Van Vliet. Back to James. Inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to James. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And it's Cleveland's ball. Now James. From deep. Can't get it to drop. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cavaliers ball.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They're leading by 8. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. James has got 13 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here's Sabonis outside. Cavaliers with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's James. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 15.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Van Vliet, the pass to Sabonis. From 7 feet. It doesn't go for him.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And here's James. He's got 15. On the wing, Thompson. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Hayes. He got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Clock at 4. Here's Maxey.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Now, here is James. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Sabonis outside. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. James with the ball. Guarded by Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Out to James. Goes up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
It's stolen by James. Looking to end this cold spell. And slam dunk by James.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Phoenix calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. On defense, the Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Maxey, that's good. And here comes Cleveland. Big run right now for him, 11-2.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
To the paint. Here's Henry. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. They double-team Tatum. Pass to Tilly. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the inside. In transition, here they come. The pull-up. Van Vliet misses. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Cooper driving inside. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Thompson finds James. Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3. And Cooper pulls it down.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And he gets it to go.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's James. 18 points for him. Thompson right side. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3-point field goal.
Thompson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch and shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Down low. Here's Tilly. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Thompson. Back to James. To the inside. Green. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. Here's Cooper. Green covering. Here's Tilly. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining.
Now James.
2 minutes.
Now here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course he has the rings to talk all he wants.
The Suns making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Inside. Tilly with a bucket. 6 points for him.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
It's James with the drive. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his first
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Thompson outside for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to White. Here's Tilly. 6 points for him. White on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. White can't hit.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Tatum. Back to White. Uses the glass on the layup. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
It's James with the drive. It's hauled in by White. The Suns shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Tilly. The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 5 points.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
And here is Thompson. 6 points for him. And a Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
You think about with everything that's going on in Klay Thompson's career and the surrounding talent that he's had with him, he still goes out and takes care of his business as a defensive stopper and takes tremendous pride in what he can do offensively.
And so it's Cleveland leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. A chance now to hear Nate McMillan talking to his team moments ago.
Okay, good patience on your spacing, getting it out, and attacking. Everybody is rebounding. We limit the team to 1 rebound and we push. All right?
Coach McMillan showing confidence in his defense and his team's transition game.
And the game is more fast-paced nowadays, which is why coaches constantly stress pushing it up the floor once they get the rebound.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Cleveland. White, the pass to Tatum. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Henry. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And now the Cavaliers on the break.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Got it.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Now here is James. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. That shot off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
To the paint. Sabonis, the pass to White. Back to Sabonis. That one is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. They led the game at one point by 20. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
White against James. White, the pass to Sabonis. And it's good for 2.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
On the wing, Thompson. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Hayes against James. The 3 from Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9 assists now tonight. Inside. Here's Sabonis. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Maxey, he's checked in for the Suns. Fred VanVleet comes in for White. Here's Hayes.
Get out of the way! Wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Tatum finds Hayes. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
VanVleet, the pass to Tatum. Tries to break his ice. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the inside.
Oh, he got his timing down.
And he dunks it down.
You need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway. From 11 feet away. Ooh, it's stolen. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Like how intense Clay's playing right now. Gets all the way to the rim that time.
Van Vliet against James. Van Vliet misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Cleveland calls timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Teams deciding to change it up. Here's Paul. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
The Suns have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cooper going inside. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. And he gets it back. Love with the ball. Inside. James uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Cooper. From 13, he got a piece of it. Now James. Drives to the hoop. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Here's Cooper. To the middle. Sabonis can't hit. Cleveland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. James against Green. And it's James with the jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Love. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
James is checked in for the Cavaliers, and he shows the focus there, nails the tee. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Down low. And it's James with the jam.
How fast was LeBron James off the roll there to the rim? Here's Cooper.
James brings the double team. Green with the ball. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Knocks down the triple.
Outstanding look from the perimeter from Gary Harris. When he gets space to shoot from there, he has no problems with it.
To the middle. Out to Thompson. Back to James. James outside. To the paint. Goes back up. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Green against James. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Zaire Williams.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Harris. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Assisted.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Phoenix, Cavaliers.
It's both from the stripe. And James puts up a deep 3. And the miss. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
God.